mission. Got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's going on, gang? It's Marauder Music with 3-piece TCG, bear, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm bringing the GP Monkey D Luffy to the OP13 TC these week. Well, this is the list I would be bringing. Bars, smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. All right, gang, this is the saucy little spicy meet the ball list I was talking about in the last video, right? Now, what has changed, okay? As you can see, let's see if we can find a little quick, this is what it used to be, right? Got rid of the Luffy Taros, got rid of the Zoros, got rid of the, when you're at sea, fight pirates, went up to 4 on these. And I think we kept everything else the same. So, or everything else's ratio is the same. Horatio Sands is the same. I don't know if, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that guy. I don't know if he's still a good guy. Anyhow, so, yeah, this is what we're doing now. So we got rid of the Luffy Taros and the Zoros in favor for Sanjis and Zoros, okay? We got one more here. We put one more there. And everything else you've seen. Let's get into the deck list, shall we? Because this has had very interesting reaction. Hey guys, so honestly I really just don't have it in me to reshoot the intro. I just wanted to talk to you guys really quick about this card between when I made the first half of it and what I'm doing today. This card was updated on the sim, and this promo is going to change the game, and it's not just because of the bust, okay? It's because now we go from having 4 bricks in our merry-go, right? And we instead have 4 1K counters, right? So we get this gets rid of stage immediately. Yes, stage draws us a card. Go ahead, keep stage if you want. I'm gonna get rid of 4 bricks, and I'm gonna put 4 1K counters. We're gonna establish this card. If we're going first, it's turn 1, and then guess what? And the next time you want a Mulgun, you want a Zeus. The next time you want to do what you want to do to these 5-cost bodies, these children. Nico Robbins can say no. And we're going to be able to do so because this restands a Dawn, this restands 2 Dawn on play, this restands 2 Dawn, this gives us another Dawn, you know what I'm saying? And so this is the list that this is the list I'm considering, you know, at the end of the video, because I was like, yeah, spoiler alert, homeboy, the secret Luffy doesn't do anything for me from OP13. So I said, hey, might as well throw one of these out there and just be able to harass, okay? I don't know if we'll ever get there. We'll let that simmer, though, like I'm saying. But anyways, yes, I am acknowledging this card's existence, and this card will make this deck even gooder, scientifically speaking. Now let's get on with the video. So, Nami's still the searcher, cool. Zoro. This is one of my new favorite cards. It was all about this card. It still is. This is the Billy Eyelash Sanji is amazing, right? But this card is really, really cool. Let's talk about it. 4 for 5, 1K counter, on play. If your leader's film or Straw Hat crew, set 2 Dawn cards as active. This is a 2-cost card now. Even gooder or as good as a 2-cost card, it restands Dawn. Yowza, okay? End of your turn, set this character as active. What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. When we're going up against Bonney, yeah, and we develop this card, you know, we swing, they want to turn that card sideways, guess what? This card is restanding. Doesn't matter that you used your card. You get what I'm saying? Like, amazing. We like it, we love it, we want some more of it. So, yeah, really cool. Can be played off of other cards. Mathematically, it's sound. Sanji, set up to 2 of your Dawn cards as active. End of your turn, that's the on play. End of your turn, you restand 1 Dawn as active. That comes in huge. And then this one I'm just running 1 of. I don't know how I feel about it yet. 6 for 7. Double attack is great. On play for leaders multicolored. Set up to 4 of your Dawn cards as active. Then you cannot play a character. And that's why. Because you can't play a character, that's crazy. But anyhow, this is the list we got going. What happens here is we cheat out, we go wide really fast, and the majority of our cast that we would be playing is going to be able to swing over every leader. And these, 4, 7, 11, 12 character cards right here are 7K bodies. Just a teensy weensy bit harder to counter out of and get rid of, etc. And yeah, so that's how we're doing it. I can show you these plays a little bit better than I can tell you. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, I got a Sanji pudding established, and I did this, that, and the third, and now this turn I can play Sanji, restand 2 Dawn, and then use Leader's ability, restand 2 Dawn, get a Dawn back here, and now I have enough to play Monkey D. Luffy in the same turn, swing, swing, and rush. I mean, it's crazy like that, right? I'm still personally running 4 Thunder Bagua, just to point that out, because against Zoro, this card is pivotal. And you have this card in your hand, go second, you play out your Sanji Pudding, they turn your Sanji Pudding sideways, and you've used your leader ability, so you got 2 Dawn up. Now they want to swing 10 into your Sanji Pudding. Guess what? Your Thunder Bagua-ing, you're going to ramp a rested Dawn. They're safe. You take the hit. You don't care. This is still very much rope-a-dope the deck, okay? It's actually even gotten better because the more of these we have on board, the more Dawn that we start to restand. And that means we can fully tap our Dawn at times and still have 1 up for Giant. You know what I mean? Etc. You know, because Horny Jones isn't in every matchup, right? And very few matchups in the meta actually control your Dawn. It's really just green. Green is the only one that's going to mess with your Dawn. And that's exactly what we like to do. So this card also helps us go for finish in Imu and an Ace. They think they're gonna, hide behind them big 12 gates. Hey, I'm gonna turn them sideways and we're going for game. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of what this is still establishing pudding and Sanji Pudding as early and often as possible. Backdooring with Sanji. Backside into Fakey, playing this guy out. Once we got this guy out, we're Big City swinging for the finish, putting on all the pressure, and we're turning things sideways if they should wall up. And there's times where we even consider playing 2 of these. But the reason why there's 4 of this, and 3 of this is because this isn't always this is always wanted, even though we might not want to go down 2 Dawn at sometimes. But this one is searchable, and we don't always find ourselves in the position of needing this card in particular. But anywho, without further ado, actually let's further just a little more ado. If you're getting joy in our knowledge from the channel, do consider joining that 3-piece Navy, dog. You know I'm cranking them out for you guys, and anything you do is greatly appreciated. Smashing the finger popping, putting on that pressure, or Big City hooping for the whole shebang. Really appreciate you guys keeping this boat afloat, okay? Also, you can click the TCG player link in my videos, and that'll take you to TCG player, and then, buy whatever you will, and you still support the channel. Appreciate that. 3-piece TCG gets you 25% off your entire order from K Design. Do come on down. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the texture. All the music you're hearing is from my latest album. More to come on the way. Without further ado, now let's get into these smashes, shall we? All right, gang. We got ourselves an Imu Limu. I want to start it off, okay? Let's get the lead out, all right? We're going first. They chose second. We like this. We're gonna be able to do our thing. We got some stuff to work with, okay? Now, okay, we are Search City, dog. Search it up. Search it all. Take it all. Yeah, search again. Yeah. Hey, yo. Ooh. I don't know about that last one. I think I would have took a Gum Giant. I think I might have clicked a little too fast on that last one. What was that last one looking like? Gum Giant would have been the answer there. Yeah. Anyways, what do? We swung at them. They countered out. They play that out. It's our turn. Okay, cool. These turns are fast, right? These turns are fast typically. Okay, so now we're going to use our ability. Okay. Nothing special we can do yet. We're going to swing 9 to 5 Dolly Parton style. Okay, we're going for that finish. We're trying to rush them down to the ground. Come on, defense work. Is that all 4 of my Namis out there? Yeah, that's all 4 of the Namis out there. We searched another Sanji Pudding, I guess, at some point in time. They pop Pudding immediately. Okay, that's rough. McRuff the Crime Dog is present. I hope I don't choose to play Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, there's a point in time when I play Monkey D. Luffy and I realized that, oh, you can't play any characters afterwards. Oh, I can't read the card. So I really hope I really hope it's not on a match that made it. Now, please grab the Gum Gum Giant. There we go. Now, luckily here, we were able to draw into a Zoro Joro. Now, check this out. This is just another time where, yo, 2 getting KO'd 2 times. Count them. 2. Twice. Twice as nice. That's a little rough. That's a little rough. Okay, but we're going up in Dawn. As we go up in Dawn, we get access to more Dawn. We get to do things like this, okay? Every time they cut down 1, we come back with 2. I can hear it from here. Get up on the Hydra's back. Get up on the Hydra's back. In loop, okay? Kingdom Hearts coming at you, all right? We get the restand of Dawn. That's cool. And yeah, we're still. Look, we could have 2 more Sanji puddings on the board, buddy. That would have been it for him. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody in the game is taking that much heat. Nobody is taking that much heat. But they are at 10. Yeah. Yeah, they're at 10. They're ready to spin the block now. They're ready to go for it. So much so that they're even able to just load up some Dawn and swing, and they're having a grand old time. They're also going to get rid of our Sanji pudding, which is just going to be amazing because we obviously see that they got Marcus Mars. There we go. You're going to get rid of one of them. I wonder which one they're going to get rid of Sanji or Sanji pudding. 2 for the price of 1. Yep, that's the one they go for. All right. So here we go now. We've got a plethora of Dawn. Got a lot going on. Bars. We're going to search there. We're going to play Zoro out. I'd say grab a giant. There we go. Yeah, do that. Do that. 7 to face. Okay. Swing another 7 to face. Okay. We're going to be able to restand a Dawn. That's pretty cool. There we go. We're at 3 Dawn. We got Thunder Bagua. We still got some things, but man, is that our 3rd Sanji in the trash? That's a big question. We let that card go. We let that card go a little too daggum fast for my liking. Oh, it's because Sanji went down to 5. It's because Sanji went down to 5, and he's going to go down lower after that, and definitely going to get gone. Definitely going to get gone. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Not only that, but he was going to get KO'd. Yeah. Which is why we buffed up Zoro Joro, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Yeah, so in this game, they say base cost, they say original cost, and they both mean the same thing. As a matter of fact, I don't know why my Zoro is still there. I don't know why he didn't KO my Zoro. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because the base cost. But yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and use that right there. We draw into a Sanji pudding. That's great. Nothing else we can use. We use that. We're second to the last one that we got. And we're still not there in a place where we feel comfortable, going for game just yet, which is also really tough. Okay, so we're gonna keep it moving. Swing 7 to that. Yeah, the way they can minus and down and just keep doing that thing. I imagine they just block out. Typically they'll just block out to keep that card alive, but we do have 3 swings. Yeah, so they have to stay there. They're gonna have to spend a little money to keep that alive. There we go. Okay. Now it's definitely not looking good for us, but they do have next to no cards in their hand. The data I'm getting from this game right now is that we are pushing them to a limit, but it's not the limit. And so right now it's a little tough. They're going to get rid of that card. That card's out of here. Yeah, they've got 2 cards in their hand. Which cards could they be? You know what I mean? I don't even think we can take the rest of these hits. No. Yeah, we just got to let everything go. I think I'm ready to concede this one, right? We should be ready to concede. We use the Thunder Bagua, okay. Thunder Bagua takes us to 6, which means if we use a green Rush Luffy, that we are ready for the next turn. We'd be good to go the next turn. Yeah, okay. Now they keep their blockers up. They got 3 blockers, so even if we were to use our ability, we can't. We wouldn't, you know, it just wouldn't suffice. Okay, so now we're getting a little farther now. Okay, what do we got there? How about that action? Okay, they're gonna give us that. I've got 5 Dawn active, and I got 5K in events. Okay. We go for that one, so that homeboy isn't even a 7 anymore. They're gonna counter out. Okay. There's still some time left in this game, yo. Okay, you gotta let go of that. Or else, actually, I can, yeah, do that. Now ramped up. I think this is my finisher. So, and also they're back to 8 cards in hand. So there's a world where they don't have enough to finish it. There we go. Okay, hang on. They got a third one. They got a third one. There may have been a world, because they got down to 2 cards. There may have been a world where they wouldn't have a third 5 elders, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and say, I think this goes good into this. I think under the right circumstances, I can absolutely beat this deck. Yeah. Yeah. I think in the right circumstances. Now at this point, we're definitely done. Yeah, we're just swinging there, going through the motions, and I'm just going to go ahead and concede. And opponent is ready for rematch. Yeah, opponent is ready for rematch. Big shout out to Icon TCG. Let's get this rematch. All right, gang. Rematch. I won the dice roll. Everybody wants to go second in this meta, including us. Okay, so I roll it. I got it. They mulligan. We don't. Okay, why? Because I got a search round 1, or turn 1. I got a search turn 2, and then I've got Sanji to play on turn 3. Golden Pony Boy. I'm ready. I'm ready. Matter of fact, if I can get a Sanji pudding, I'd be really big city hooping. Now, when you have a choice to play the 2 or the 1, you always play the 2. Because that 1 is flexible. You can get in with that 1 anywhere. But, you know, 2 is a big investment. Now we're going to go ahead and swing 5. Okay. Now, remember, the big disadvantage for Imu, when they got to go first, grab me Sanji Pudding. Great choices all across the board. I hate to see him, but we got 2 Thunder Bagua this time. The big disadvantage is now they can't play Marcus on their turn 3 and pop our pudding that we would have just got established. Now here we're still very much open to taking attacks, getting down to 2. That way we can ramp with our Thunder Bagua when we use it. Also, it just gives us a bunch of cards. They don't have anything that can threaten us whatsoever. We're going to do that Thug Dizzle that we dizzle so whizzle. Yeah, now we're going to go ahead and do that. And it's frivolous just because, but we want to see more cards and such. Okay, so we're going to swing 7. And because it's Zoro that's sideways, I don't care about protecting Zoro as much. And I decided to swing 7 twice. So there's that. We do have so many cards in hand. Yeah, and then they swing that much. Yeah, we gotta let them go. I would have loved to see a 2K. Perhaps I thought I had one in my hand with that many cards, that much purple floating around, you know, in the peripherals. It can look like a Sanji pudding, or excuse me, a Sanji 2K. Now is where it gets interesting. Look at that. Somebody come look at this. There we go. Ooh, that's tough. So Sanji Pudding can get popped. Monkey Duluth. We get a Monkey Duluth. Okay. All right, got that out there. And now I can swing 7, turn to Sanji Pudding sideways, end my turn, and have 2 up now for Thunder Bagua. So we've become that much more defensive and aggressive at the same time. At the same time. Okay. There we are. There's the first Sanji Pudding down. Why do they have Holy Land? Is that a tech for going second? That's... What? I don't know, dude. This is weird. I don't know, man. I can't believe I didn't notice that. God bless. What is that about? Why are they still able to hang? Anyways, 7 to 5. Okay, they got the event 7 to 5. They got another event. Okay, 6 to 5. They do have a blocker on board right now. I think that I can do 7 twice with Luffy. Still have 2 Dawn up. We don't do it. Okay. And I wonder why play this way. Let's see what they got for us. They gotta have their big. They gotta have it or else. Okay, did they? Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work at all. That's not gonna work at all. That's not how this game goes, Jack. Yeah, that still pops. Yeah, that still pops. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna turn these sideways. Turn them something sideways. Get our Dawn back. And it doesn't even matter. We could use another one, but we don't need to. All we gotta do is swing 7. They gotta give me 2 cards or a block. And now we just math them out. 7. It's gotta be 2 cards or the block. And yeah, that's rough. Okay, so let's see if we get a third match with them. Okay, into the third match. This time they chose the right stage. I don't know if what they were just trying out something or what, but they choose to go first. I'm gonna grab second again, and let's see. Okay, so we're not seeing what we want to see this time around. Now I don't know why they chose first, unless they just want to. I guess they just want to see what it's like. They want to get that. Como se dice? They want to get that XP. That's fine. We're gonna do that for 2. Do that for 1. Grab Sanji. Yeah, grab Sanji. Okay, cool. Now we've got our next turn's play. We're swinging 6. We want a 2K. We get it. They're 5. They cannot get rid of Zoro. And they won't even be able to swing into Zoro. That's what's so dope. Zoro can harass. I could put some Dawn back, but there's really no point in doing that. I wouldn't. Please don't do that. Yeah. We could swing 6 and 7. We're going to swing 5 and 6 on Fox 26. That's fine. Yeah. We get to do that. We get to restand a Dawn. Now, if they were to swing big into us, if we so chose, we could Thunder Bagua, ramp 1 more, and really get this party started. I'm very interested to see what we run into, what we draw into. We could really use a Sanji pudding right now. Couldn't this deck always? So, right now, I got 2 bodies on board. I would like to establish 2 more bodies next turn. 2, 4, 5, 6, going to 8. I could absolutely establish 10K worth of bodies, or even 11K worth of bodies, if I get a Sanji pudding. I might want to just take this. Yeah, take it. Take it. We don't. We ramp. Now we can definitely play the world. Now we can play whatever we want to play. Matter of fact, we might be able to even play out Boot Scoot. Yeah, we can even play out Luffy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Action. Action packed, Pee-wee. Look at that. 7 to 7 or 7 to 5. 5 to 5, 7 to 5. 6 to 5. The question now is, do I do 2 more swings? They're at 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going for it, dude. We are going for it. We didn't get 1 life off of them, but we are going for it. Yeah, they're going to 9. They can't do their thing yet. They can go ahead and pop something. Okay, they get rid of a Sanji. And this is the beauty of the rush right here. This is the madness. This is the method. This is the madness. This is how we get it down. This is how we get down. So this is our third game against Imu. We're doing the things that we want to do. All right, we're able to make it happen. Thank God we got some actual counter in that menagerie that was our hand. Now it's about swinging. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, cool, cool. 2 for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. We're gonna swing 7. Oh, 6. Swing 7. Okay. Swing, no leader ability. Now we've got a restand and 4 Dawn. We're not worried about what's going on. They can do their thing. Okay. They're not getting rid of our Luffy. That's not happening. Ooh. We have that. Okay, okay. All we got to worry about is 2 swings. And we really need to keep Luffy alive. I wonder if they know that. I wonder if they know if they get rid of Luffy, it's going to be tough. They pop there. That's rough. Because now if they get rid of Luffy, we're down to 2 feet. Well, no, we're down to 3 swings. We got 3 swings. Sheesh. Okay, we're gonna protect him. Hey, we get some counter. How about that? Oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. You're doing things, but are they the right things? More on that. Now we turn their 2 Dawn sideways, or their 2 blockers sideways. Yeah, we do our ability, and we're swinging for the fences. You're gonna have to give us. We're going to give you 4, 5 swings. You've got 3 cards in hand. You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of juice we're on right now. 7 to 5. And they could very well have it. Okay. Do they got it? No Dawn active. They ain't got it, Jack. We knew that last one was what it was. Obviously a really cool opponent. Got some good games. But okay, so I feel like all right, we're getting the bearings. And remember, like I told you in the last one, this is me getting used to the list, getting used to the flexibility and stuff. That's the Imu match. We played 3 of them. You know what I mean? I think that's a lot of good data. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We got ourselves. That's right after that one. A Roger. Now going against Roger, Roger's a tough customer for us. Why? Because we really got to beat the brakes off this guy early. Because as they get older, once they hit 10, they're 7K body. Now the good news for us, compared to the majority of decks that like to swarm like a Rayleigh, is that a lot of our bodies. I'm looking at 2 of them right now. A lot of our bodies are already 7K, no Dawn investment required. Okay, so we can really pop. We can really pick them off. You know what I mean? The trick is going to be how many new gates are they going to see? How fast are they going to get to see them? What kind of list are they running? You know what I mean? It's going to come down to styles and choice. You see what I'm saying? Also, again, right now, we really need to swing 2 7s at them. No less than 2 7s. We're collecting our 2Ks. We're collecting our events, as you can see. This is the 4th game in a row where the same thing is happening. And that's what I like. That's what I want to see. Okay, swinging 7. That 5 life leader is down to 3 at the end of turn 3. Let's keep it moving. I don't know who chose to go first or second though. I'm gonna need to check that out at the end of this. So I know I would want to take second though. I know I'd want to take second. Swinging there. Give him Zoro. Yeah. Give him a 2K. I would say keep him alive at this point. Because Zoro is going to swing into his face with just 1 Dawn investment. What is that? Why do we get a card? Oh, I was highlighting. Okay. Thought I drew the card for some reason. Okay, cool. They're at 7 already. That's okay. We've been here. We know what we're going to do. I would like to, looking at it now, I would like to do the stage first to get some more data. Okay, so what are we going to establish? We're going to get us out a Sanji, restand to Dawn, get the stage. I would have liked to do the stage first just in case I would have drawn into a Sanji pudding personally. But look at all this Dawn we got now. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we're able to swing. Okay, so let's get some sevens out there. Now, we do know that they got Katakuri out running amok, right? That's going to be an issue. And so right here, I decide to swing preemptively, see if they're going to get the free block or not. And they don't want to. That's good for us. I think an 8 would do fine, but we're going to swing 9 and go for 2 over. So now we're sure to get the cat. Okay, that was a mistake right there. Yeah, that was a mistake. You ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to do that. You should have given us 2K and blocked. That's what should have happened. Okay, so now they're going to swing 7. Okay, swinging there to face. I would like to take that. Yeah, we take that. We give him a 2K for that one. We could still block out for him too. Yeah, we still could. I mean, we've got all the options. Cards in hand is options. Now we're going to ramp. Oh, now we're feeling saucy britches. Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody come look at this. Big city development. Oh, putting on that pressure. Now, all we got to do is continue to ping. And now we're in rope-a-dope mode. Full rope-a-dope mode. We're going to restand 3 Dawn when it's all said and done. When it's all said and done. Nice. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6K. 6 Dawn worth of events. So, I think we need to swing 8s. Yeah, I don't want to give them a free one. We swing 6 there. They keep them alive. Okay. Huh. I wonder what that swing was about. Oh, I see. So what we were trying to do is get rid of swings on their end because we're poising ourselves to go for lethal next turn. So let's swing into an easier target and then, restand everything. Now we have got 6 Dawn available for 6 Dawn worth of events. This is the kind of stuff we're on. This is what we're smoking here, gang. All right. Now here, we kind of want to keep our board alive, especially the 7K bodies. Everybody else, the further we go along here, the further we are to being like, okay, we'll just take it. You know what I mean? So right here, what do they got left? Yeah, we decided to take it because we can make it now. We can go. Wait a minute, what are they doing? What are they doing? No. I can't believe I'm showing you guys this. I can't believe I showed you guys this. That's terrible. Okay, look. It didn't matter. That right there, it is a common mistake. But understand that that's not what you ever do. That's never what you do. They just wasted 4... How many Dawn? 7 Dawn. They wasted 7 Dawn. What we were planning for an opponent to do is 7 and 8 is 15. That's 10. That's 13. That's 15 and 17. That's what we were planning on them doing. That, okay, right there. Now we got the full picture of what we had. So what we were expecting them to do is swing 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is why we took that hit. We're going to get rid of this, go to 10. We can get rid of this and go to 14, and then get rid of this and go to 17. Or whatever we drew in. Obviously, we wound up drawing into some 2Ks and stuff, so we might not have even had to use this. And then, of course, then we get Dawn back. Yowza. So we were going to be able to turn that thing sideways either way. I was going to say we wouldn't even need to do that, but then we were just going to ping him for game. So, yeah. yeah, I think that this is really good. I think this is really good. It's unfortunate that they did that. That kind of, but you know, outside of that, outside of this card and that play, everything else was pretty much what they wanted to see, with the exception of, you know, playing into their bigs. But let's keep it moving. See what else we got. All right, gang. Now we find ourselves at Ace is the place with a friendly Whitebeard, folks. Little outfit change. This isn't a happy stain, but it isn't a sad one either. Let's get into it. Okay, so you guys are seeing what we're doing here, right? You're seeing the clock business that we're standing on. Okay. Now we choose to go second because everybody wants to go second. It's all the rage. Patience is a virtue. Now, I decided to keep the hand I have. Why? Because I got a Thunder Bagua, 2 puddings, and a Munkadala. All right, so if I'm able to find something, and I'm not, well, I can grab the Nami, search, you know what I mean? There we go. Now we're getting some. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody come look at that. We can't do anything on our turn, right? But we can still develop and fortify for the future. Now, I choose to go ahead and grab a Zoro Jiro, okay? A little Haoken Jiro, just so that I can keep the searching going, because we already have 2 Sanji puddings, and that's basically what we're going to want to play the next turn. Now, because we're no longer holding out for Luffy Taro plays, right? We're going to get stuff like this start to happen, okay? I'm going to use my little ability. There we go. Yeah. And now we can play out the Zoro as well. I'm definitely going to grab that giant. I would like a finisher Luffy at some point, but we're going to need to be sticky, right? So now we're just pelting them. We're just costing cards. Okay, we got him down to 3 life. They give us a 2K for the ability. Lets me know. And we've all been there. If you haven't been there yet, you ain't been playing Ace, where you're going to give up a 2K just because the cards you have in hand that are bricks are cards that you actually want to keep. Now, there where you see us counter out because we don't want to go down to less than 2 life. That's not necessary right now. Now we're going to go ahead and play out Sanji. Now we're going to swing 6 twice, okay? Hey, and this is what we're doing right here, gang. This is what we're doing, okay? So we're another round of pelting, if you will, please. Got to give me the cards, and I'm able to swing with 1 more Dawn because Sanji restands a Dawn. Now, did I need to have a Thunder Bagua live? No, I didn't need to have a Thunder Bagua live. There wasn't gonna be. If they do anything to Sanji Pudding, yowza, they're gonna remove Sanji Pudding. They're gonna remove them. They're not going to swing into them. They're not gonna turn them sideways and swing into them. So I think that swinging 8 would have been gooder in that scenario, but there we are. We kept them busy, kept them from swinging at ourselves, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and search. Give me the big Luffy. Yeah, give me my guy right there. There we go. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switching it up like Nintendo. Now we are going to be able to swing 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you don't want to swing 8 all the time? I would have swung 8 all the time. I would have swung 3 8s today. Actually, 4 8s today. But I think what I am going for, I'm smelling the chum in the waters, and I am saying, let's go ahead and swing 6, then 8 8, and then an 8 twice with our Luffy. Okay, putting on that pressure. Now this is why I'm excited about this list, gang. This is why I'm excited about this list. This is why I think this list can do it. Okay, swing at 8. Okay, they're gonna do their little thug dizzle. Okay. Now here's the thing. I can swing 8 twice now, and they'd have to give me all 4 cards in their hand if they want to stay alive. And it's looking like that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You got to give me 2 of your 5. Okay, they gave me 2 2Ks. I restand 1. I do have an ability or an event. My thing up until this point was that this gets me out of an attack, this and this get me out of an attack. I can take an attack and then figure it out. So it looks like they want to go 1 more round. They want to go 1 more round. They want to go the distance, right? Cool. Swinging 6 there, and I can pretty much math them out at this point. At this point, the math is on our favor. Is in our favor. I think I would giant instead of that. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and look to giant because the 7 aura, whatever, the 9 aura is going to turn their new gate sideways. There you go. And now, of course, you're going to do that. And I don't even know if we would need to do demonic aura at this point. You know what I mean? But we're just going to go ahead and take that one block they got, get all 4 Dawn back just about. Now they're going to have all the answers. Oh, yeah. And that's the game. And that's the game. And that right there is why I am strongly considering running green purple Luffy. Let's keep it moving. All right, gang. Now we got us a little Sabito, okay? Now I'm loving this opening hand. We choose second. I'm going to be able to search twice. And I already got a turn 2 play, which is also really good. We're going to go ahead and search. I would grab a giant there. We're going to grab that one because we want to turn some blockers sideways, okay? We grab there, okay? Now we're going to do another search with our Zoro. Okay, so things are looking good so far. We walk past one giant. We just got to be cognizant of that. Now we're going to go ahead and play that out. Here is our second shot at a giant. I think I would have took the giant this time. Luffy is a finisher win condition, but it is not only win condition. We like to go wide and all outside. That's really how we do it. You know what I mean? Okay. At this point, they don't really have any hand hate that I've come across with this leader. So, you know, they're definitely going to get rid of that there. Yeah. All right, we're going to be able to do this. Do our little thug dizzle. They're at 4 Dawn, or 4K, so we can definitely swing over that. Get them down to 3. Now let's go ahead and play out that Zoro for 2 Dawn. Yeah. And then I would today play Going Merry, keep the Nami 1K in our hand. Unfortunately, it's looking like we're going to do not that. Now, what sucks is that Going Merry was going to give us a pudding, right? And even if it didn't give us a pudding, we did have Monkey to Luffy that next turn to play and just be instant harassment. So these are the things that we learn on the run back, or not on the run back, but as we run the footage back, right? Anyways, now I'm considering all sorts of plays. I wind up playing that one. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we went that route instead of playing out another Zoro because we want to be able to continue to harass them and just get points, just, you know, score some points on this board here. 7. I think I should have swung 8 there. I think I should have swung 8. But, because we do have 2, 4, 6 in counter. But, you know, if they try to load up, we got the Thunder Bagua. We're definitely going to be Big Ramp City. Now, it looks like they're at 9 Dawn if I had to do a Rain Man assessment. And if they are, and they are, now it looks like they're going to be able to do their Dragon play. Okay. And this is why Sabo is always an issue. Always. We take there. Okay. I was going to say, I doubt that they want to swing. Now, we're getting to that point now where it's time to just continue to harass. Okay. Whittle down their defenses. Play them out. There we go. Get all the Dom back. Oh, yeah. We got 8-8 and then an 8. And we're definitely not using leader's ability. So we're swinging 3 6s, but we are Christian. That's why we got the Protect the Doll shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Now we're swinging 7 and 7. I'm going to swing 8. Okay. We were a little concerned about the clap back. Okay. All right. We got 4 Dawn active. They ain't got nothing to do with our Dawn. It's going to come down to, can we duet? Now, right about now, I am wishing I had that extra Gum Gum Giant. Because if they swing into everything, we definitely can finish. I think a Thunder Bagua would be a good move here. Thunder Bagua just right out with a, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we ramp, and that gives us enough Dawn to do all of our things now. You guys clocking that? Oh, we get another turn. Oh, Barbara. Let's swing 6s all around. Let's turn some blockers sideways, right? They've only got 6 cards in hand. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Hashtag no bueno. What are we doing now? Nah, I don't think that's the move, Jack. I don't think that's the move. We got 2, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6K in events. Okay, we're gonna swing an 8 there. You got to give me something. They got the waxing fist. Okay. Oh man, that's devastating. I'm devastated. If it wasn't for that nullify, I think we would have really cleaned it up. Okay. Yeah, everything's going up their way right now. Okay, so now, yeah. Now little micro decisions like keeping that extra 1K, grabbing the Gum Gum Giant. All these things are happening now. That's a 9. Okay, cool. That's a, yeah. Okay. Now, luckily for us, it looks like they're going to give us a rematch. Oh, yeah. All right, gang. So they're ready for the rematch. Let's duet, okay? Real one, Keebian, I believe. Appreciate the run back. Okay, so that was our opening hand. We chose second again. We weren't messing with that. I guess I just don't want to see Gum Gum Giants anymore. We're going to go ahead. There we go. I like starting with that kind of a search first. Reason being is just show me the top 3. Let me make a choice and then show me the top 5. Because what I can't stand is showing a top 5 and seeing 2 of a card that I would have loved to see. You get what I'm saying? And I can only pull 1. So yeah, that's how I rationalize it. Anyways, it's getting to be a similar situation here, and I'm wondering maybe I should just counter out of what I can while I can. If it's just a 1 card counter, that way, when it gets down to the nitty gritty, I can take 1 hit. If I had 1 more life that turn, gang, I would have won. Now, I imagine they would have also kept their blockers up, but actually, if they didn't swing, then we would have did double demonic aura. So yeah. So here we are, just building up our. It's happening again. You know what I mean? Like it's fairly consistent. This happens consistently. We're doing this all the time. Okay, so now we're taking. Okay, and that guy with the shovel, man, the Undertaker, the blonde Undertaker. He is a real problem, a real menace. I'm seeing that I want to search and I want to play out Sanji. I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too right now. Okay, let's do that. I would say grab a Sanji. We're not going to grab a Sanji. Oh, we're grabbing a 2K. That's good too. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's swing 6. I say swing 6 3 times. But protect the dolls for Christian. Nah, that's fine. And then 6 again. And then swing an 8. And have 2 up. And it's really annoying when they're blocking with that Shirai, I believe is their name. Because I'm continually like, why are you 7? Like, why? Oh, because it's mimicking my leader's ability plus 1K. Get out of here. Anyways, they get another one. I don't know what they drop. Oh, that's that one. They drop big Sabo. They gotta show Sabo's development a little love here, gang, because they're just not. All these Sabos look the same, dog. The leaders look the same. The character cards look the same. Y'all need to do a little bit more work. But anyways, we're gonna swing 7s. Okay, 7. Okay. 8? Are we using ability with this board? I didn't think so. I don't think so. What's tough there is that with this amount of Dawn that's left over thanks to these 2 Sanjis, yes, I have 4 Dawn for everything, but I also have 2 life. And I don't think that they're that... I don't think they got the audacity to go for game right now. And what I could have done is swung 8 twice and still had 2 Dawn active, which meant they would have had to give me double what they were, right? They would have had to give me 2 cards instead of 1. So it's stuff like that when you're playing this leader and you've got these Sanjis out here that are going to make a way for you to have so much more Dawn active. You got to keep that in perspective. So they're swinging 8 there. I'm going to let my guy go. We are at 7-8 Dawn. We could stay at 8 Dawn for the rest of the game and be happy. So I don't mind using a Gum Gum Giant, but I would prefer to not use all my Gum Gum Giants. Okay, to be or not to be. Right now, check me out. I'm going to turn 1 blocker and 1 Dawn sideways because all I'm really worried about is you negating. I don't care if you wax off. You can wax off on cam all you'd like. We're not concerned about that. I want all of these 8K swings to go through and be really bothersome. Oh yeah, really bothered me. Okay, so that's an 8 there. That is an 8 there. Okay, so we hit him for 1 damage already. Got him down to 2 cards. If I do Uso Hachi and I turn that sideways, there's 1 blocker down. Now I'm going to swing 6. Okay, you got to give me something. They give me a 2K. I'm going to get another 2K or a card. Okay, so now it's close. It's a lot closer than we'd like. We got 3 Gum Gum Giants, but they got the board to swing back with us. And so my thing is that if you left 2 Dawn up, because what you had in hand was a whatever, the Blackbeard event, guess what? That is a brick in your hand. That's how I'm looking at it. So here's what we're going to do. It ain't pretty, but it's what we got. Okay? It's the McDonald's you got at home. You got to give me 2 cards. They gave me a 2K and a brick. They left 2 Dawn up just in case they got it out of life. And they disconnect. What happened? Come on, man. No GGs are exchanged. Anyways, shout out for playing while you could. Yeah. I mean, it's a close. It's not always pretty, but I mean, this is the kind of decisions you're making and having to go against. So I do think Sabo would be inherently a little bit of a tough matchup for this list. You know. All right, gang. Like I'm telling you guys, right after that one, we're getting right into it. We're choosing second always. Choosing second always. We kept that hand. We played out Nami. We grabbed our Gum Gum Giant. What was our other choices? I feel like I saw a whatchamacallit in there. Yeah, we just had a Zoro. Okay, cool. So we got it going. Now, if you're going first, if you're stuck going first, it's not such a bad deal. It was funny the other day. I met up with our dog Jason, the Bomb Diggity, for those of you who know the lore, and they're our resident green player, you know, and they were running their OP13 Zoro, and we're 50-50 in that match against each other, and you want to go second. And it was funny because we played, he said we played 6 games. I thought we only played, frankly, I thought we played 4, or maybe we did play 6. I just lost track, but we were there for a good amount of time just going back and forth. So we played 6 games, and whoever went first was winning. So go figure, you know what I mean? Everything you do going second, you would do going first. You just have 1 Dawn less to work with. So that's just all you need to know right there. Against this Bonney, I am a little apprehensive at times because I know we did take second, which means they want to go first anyways, do their thing, get their busty hussy stussies out there, play their goot shoot Bonney, and get it going. And that's exactly what's happening here. That's exactly what's happening here. They got us down to no life. I make a terribly interesting decision to do that, and then find out that you cannot play a character card after you play Luffy. Go figure. It's called reading. It's fundamental, okay? When you guys join that membership, and that's what you're doing, you know? You're helping a illiterate firefighter learn to read. As a matter of fact, I found out it's ADHD now more than anything, OCD. And I am a little dyslexic, but this little fidget spinner's been helping a lot. Oh my god. On the camera, it looks like it's going super slow, but it's going super fast. That's so cool. Now I can't even pay attention to the game. What do? We swung a lot. All right. I'm gonna keep that spinning. That was really cool. Now I can't unsee it. Now I think it's moving slow. They get the Boa Hancock out there. It looks like they're gonna wind up freezing Sanji. If there's one character card that's canonically going to get frozen by Boa, it's definitely gonna be Sanji. Sanji's definitely getting bricked up. But to be fair, Sanji's getting bricked up by every woman, any woman with a pulse at this point. The man's a degenerate. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn their 2 blockers sideways, and then that's gonna be the game. Yeah, and that's gonna be the game. And that's gonna be the game. What did they even show what they had? No. Let's see if we can. What? Like, I don't got the reactions. You know what? You're gonna show me. You're still gonna show me. You're still gonna show me. And you're gonna feel silly. You're still gonna show me. I'm doing the thing, doing the dance. And you're going to... Oh my god, how far back did I go? Okay, y'all saw that? They did have Goot Shoot Bonney and Kid. What's that about? What's that about? Yeah. So that means they had it, they just didn't want to play it. They thought they could wall up, take it one more round. And truth be told, if they survive this round, they drop 1, get rid of that, and then they just swing for game. I mean, yeah, that is a big swing. That's 7, 7, 7, 7, 10. You know what I mean? But not this time. We've been able to develop and put on a little bit of that, what we like to call pressure. Oh, yeah. Even though they got rid of it, even though they got rid of our guy. Oh, that was a different match. Man, I'm tripping. All right, gang. Now, Zoro is a match, okay? Zoro is a match, and it's a match I'm very familiar with, especially after playing those 6 games against Jason. Now, they chose to go second, and I'm about to show you guys what you do going first. You search out your Sanji pudding. Now, always be mindful of what we're putting at the bottom, okay? We're putting a Thunder Bagua at the bottom. That's 1 less Thunder Bagua. But your opening hand, and the reason why I kept this here, is because I want to see Sanji pudding. I want to see Sanji, Zoro Joro. These are all great cards. Going first, understand that you're essentially going to be playing your Sanji pudding on curb. But what we really want in this matchup is to have Sanji pudding A and B a Thunder Bagua, or 2 Thunder Bagua, or at least 2 2Ks, so that once we play our Sanji pudding, and then they swing into our, they play out their Tashigi, swing into our Sanji pudding with, you know, upwards of 10K attack, we're able to Thunder Bagua out and ramp. That's what we like to do. So right here, we're definitely taking the hit. Okay. So we don't have any Thunder Bagua. We don't have any Thunder Bagua. If they swing into that Sanji pudding, we're going to have to be content with taking a big fat L. Because of that, we decide to search instead. We grab our 3rd Sanji pudding, okay? That's a choice. That is a choice. That is a choice. All right, they give us a 2K. Now they can Tashigi. And, oh, they don't. Okay, they're going to do that instead. Swing 6, go ahead and take. We got our Thunder Bagua. It's liftoff. Now we have liftoff, gang, and guess what? Boom. Give me the 2 Don right side up. Thank you very much. I can swing 6 and I can swing 7 and still have 2 Don up. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now that I like, okay? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got the dogs out there. Oof. Okay, they're gonna definitely turn. Oh well, they can't turn nothing sideways. Good for us. Good for us. It's good that they have a little misplay every now and then, but they really do that so that they have one, a blocker in Kuina, two blockers established, three cards attached to their leader, and now they're going to, you know, have more Dawn active. It's looking pretty good for them right there. I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead and just counter out. You got to give them something to swing into, right? Realistically, that was a waste of a 1K. Realistically, that was a waste. But it is what it is, man. So we got this right here. Here, probably want to search. There we go. Grab another Sanji. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me a stage. There we go. Oh. Have we been drinking fizzy bubbler? We are big city hooping. Putting on that pressure for almost 2 years now, gang. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. They've got a full 10 Dawn. The world is at their oysters. And this is what they're going to choose to do. Okay, so we're obviously going to get a plethora of swings at our most problematic characters for them. It looks like they want to take out Sanji instead of Sanji Pudding. They don't want the two for price of one. Maybe they are trying to go for both of them. But guess what? I got everything it takes to defend that one, Jack. Go ahead and take there. I'm trying to protect my characters. I'm not worried about your swings. Yeah. All that is fine and dandy. Or is it? Oh, crap. Or is it? We lost. We lost the game. We shouldn't have protected the character. Or did we? Okay. Stop. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Yo, that's not cool. This isn't cool. None of this is cool. I am James Murado, and I do not approve these messages. This is malarkey. No, this is what happens. This is why. This is why they want to ban Gum Gum Giant. Oh my God, though. Yeah, man, they're really hanging on. And now we mathematically got them done because even if they block this, they can only block out a 9 once, not twice. Okay. Now, remember I told you in the last video, we show mistakes. I like to show mistakes because we all can learn on some fairly what have you mistakes. Now, I got so tunnel vision there in protecting my board. That I forget they're going to go ahead and also go for lethal, right? I am just a 6K body. And had I let that go and held on to this extra 2K, yes, they would have restood. And then they would have had to restand with their ability first. Then come at me. And, you know, so on and so forth. But, yeah, I could have let that go and then done my thing. That's what I'm basically just trying to say, is I could have let that go and done my thing, and not went through the stress of this, because this was the real problem. We didn't account for 2 extra Dawn. No, we did not. If they were swinging 12 instead, we had 12. We had 10 and 13 between those two. But what we forgot is that they had that Cavendish, and that Cavendish was going to give them the additional 2. Now, lucky for me and you, we still had it. But I could have let that go and done my thing. I could have let that go and done my thing. That was a perfect setup on their end. Great play. Were there GGs exchanged? No GGs were exchanged. It's become a toxic environment. Let's keep going. All right, but what if you go up against Ace and you got to go first? Don't worry, we got it for you. Now, what was our opening hand there? Yeah, we don't want it. Now we got to search. Okay, cool. So remember, you know, we're always fighting to go first every chance second every chance we can. But sometimes you're stuck going first, and it's not the end of the world. That's fine. You're just doing everything a little different, just a little bit of a different curve. We're gonna be able to do that. I would go ahead and take a search now with Nami. Big Nami search. Yeah, big Nami search. Grab me Sanji pudding. There we go. We put up 2 Sanjis and a Thunder Bagua and something else. I think it was just another Nami if I wasn't mistaken. We're gonna take here. Oh yeah, give me another search. Give me that Gum Gum Giant, please. We're learning. God bless. Now we're gonna go ahead and play this out, and we're going to use the ability, move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Yes. I should have going married, and then done that, and then just did another going married. That's what should have happened. Just out of good habit. Now we're gonna swing 8 into 6, and they're gonna have to give me 2 cards. Count them, 2 cards, and instead they go ahead and just take the life. Did they have? No, they didn't have a card. Then they did not have a card attached, so they just took 1. That's the deal they make when they take Cavendish. Now here comes Yamato. Spoiler alert for my next Ace video. I am really pushing Yamato and Ace. Okay, I think they're a power couple. I haven't seen those episodes yet, but I'm getting close to it, and I think I won't be mistaken. Or what is the word? I won't be disappointed. We gotta replace a character. Ooh, we gotta get a demonic aura, because that's how we get around their big. We don't. We say give us Gum Gum Giants. Okay. I thought you only got 1 demonic aura floating around for the rest of the game, dude. Are you crazy? Dude, that's crazy. No, I think we should have took that demonic aura, dog. I think we should have took that aura. Okay, so we're gonna swing 6 there, because we would rather get rid of some stuff there, and then now just swing 7 where? Not at the Yamato. Either going for life or getting rid of the dish. We're gonna go for the dish. We're doing the dishes. Okay. So we got rid of 2 cards. That's cool. This is the turn, man. Smoke if you got it. And they're gonna draw 2 more cards with that Cavendish, and you know, do some more filter and seeing what they're doing. We're taking hits like we're crazy, because we are. Here comes I'm Whitebeard. That train is never late. Oh, and it's the tax beard. Okay, tax me, daddy. We don't have a 2K for that. Hey, it ain't always gonna work out for you. You're not always gonna see your cards. That has nothing to do with skill. It has nothing. There's nothing you can do about that. This is RNG. This is why it's a card game. Okay. Now, yeah, give me that one. Okay. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, we're gonna be ramping with this one though. Bars. Give me a Sanji. No, you can give me a 6K Luffy. Actually, you can give me a 6K Luffy, and I'd get 4 more Dawn active. And then when we do get a shot at their life, we can double them out. There we go. Okay, the one time this card is gonna do something for me. Are we considering swinging? Frankly, I feel like we got to do something. If we swing and land something with somebody other than our leader, or anyways, if we take a life away, we got to understand that that is going to devalue our Luffy. Okay, so we go for that, and we got 2 cards out of them. Okay. All right. So our double swing with Luffy is still a thing. Okay. And here's the thing, you know, people got all this mess to talk about Taxgate, like, oh, it's not needed. Hey, if they didn't play Taxgate, if they would have played just their regular Newgate, Blockgate, Underbearder, we would have swung. We would have had some swings. We would have had 4 swings at their face that they would have had to do something with 1 blocker. Okay, so like that actually halted us in a way that Underbearder did not. You know what I mean? Now I understand the conversation on the other end is that, well, that means you've got to play 2 Whitebeards or Underbearders for them to, you know, get the value, you know. But for all intents and purposes, right now, if you look at my board with the development that we have, We have our own 5 Elders play going on right now. All but Zoro are at 7K. Now right here, I'm Big City smoking over whether I can take this hit or not. And I really can't. I can't take that hit. I give him the 2K. Oh, crap. No way. We lost. Why would you do that? Because they're buffoons and they're going to do that. That was terrible, gang. My bad, yo. They decided to play another tax gate because now they're going to troll us, I guess. I think we can't even play Luffy. Man. So this has become a what if you go first? What if you make a huge blunder? And what if your opponent does the same thing? You know what I mean? We got a bunch of cards. Huh. Okay. I don't think that was the move either, dude. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to invest in a big swing. And we're going to have to get rid of 2 cards. We're going to have to get rid of like Sanji and maybe like Sanji Pudding. Or no. One of the Rush Luffys and the Sanji. That's what we're going to do. What are we doing? Okay, we're going to get some cards back here first. Okay, I don't know if I even agree with any of that. Oh, we're trying to make a bigger swing. What are we really trying to do? What is this? Why am I even showing this? I'm going crazy. I need to squeeze some fingers and smile because I might be stroking out. What is going on here? Okay, 11, 12. Okay. Oh. I'm saying get him down to 0. And then swing for the game? Wait a minute. Jiminy. Alright, they got 2 for that one. Is this going to be the craziest comeback of all time? You can only swing once more. Yo. No way. That one is crazy. I am James Murado and I do not approve those messages either. That was a crazy comeback. That was insanity. That was insanity. That is hashtag not it, sis. That is not what. Okay, but what can we learn? What can we learn? Okay. When it all started falling apart was right here. Okay. We didn't recognize that we only had 1 Don. And they were swinging 12 into our 6, okay? And yeah, that was just hashtag not the move. We take here, we got 1 Dawn and 6 cards active. And then if they want to go to 16, I mean, we had 10, 12, 14, and that would have been it. That would have been it. They would have won. Lucky for us, they decided to go 1 more round. Yeah, I don't know about all them apples. Anyways, that one is just a fantastical one. Let's just put that in the fantastical category, and let's keep it moving. All right, gang, y'all know all that mess I've been talking about. Red, green, Luffy. We'll leave it to somebody named Devil Child to make a Christian a believer, okay? Protect the dolls. We've got, they chose to go first. Okay. We're going second. You guys know we like going second. I'm going to go ahead and search out a Gum Gum Giant. There we go. All right. We put back 2 2Ks though. You got to remember we put in 2 2Ks at the bottom of the deck. Okay. They're doing the things that they want to do. Doing a lot of searching. Okay. 6 to 5. We can go ahead and, the thing is that with this matchup, yeah, I'm not surprised we counter out because with this matchup, it's a little different. It hits a little different because we know that what they want to do is get their big Zoro out there and swing 15, 9 times, okay? So it's just like, we're going to need our health when we need it. We're not wanting to just take these little pot shots here and there, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, right there, we ain't got no choice. Now we're going to be able to play out our Sanji pudding. Now we're going to be able to play out a Zoro. So we're going to be able to harass. And yes, they will have, you know, 10,000 Dawn to counter out our plays each and every time. However, that is still going to be swings that they cannot swing back into. So we like it. As a, for example, right here, they're going to have to, okay, they decided to take. Because I was going to say, they're going to have to give me a Dawn. Yeah. We're hitting Mulgun triggers in OP13 in real life, dude. Mulgun triggers in OP13. Is that what's happening on the streets right now? Going down to one life. That's what's happening. All right, so we're searching out. Give me the Sanji. Play out the Sanji. Give me another search over the search. Nothing but the search, so help me search. Yeah, give me another Sanji. That's tough. Okay, so we're swinging 5. Swinging 5. And I can swing 9, and that would cause them to have to give me something. I can swing 9. Swing 9. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and swing 9. Now they got to give me a card or take a life. They give me those 2 and okay, a 2K. All right, we're gonna restand a Dawn. We're doing pretty good. We're doing fairly well. I mean, we're going to be right back to 7 Dawn next turn. So, you know, we're going to get out of 1 swing or 2 swings here or there. But, you know, that is what it is, man. We're doing what we can. Swinging 7 there, give him a 2K. Swinging 7 there, give him an event. Okay. Swinging 7 there. We might, yeah, we give them that again. They're not known for playing too many blockers. Now, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. After being scared the way I was, I would probably want to put 1 Dawn on my Sanjis to protect them, but you know, they're getting out of things for free, right, Meow? I know I'm going to get 2 Dawn restanding. We're going to swing 11 there, okay. And another one. Another one. Get out of here. And I didn't even swing with my leader. Get out of here, bro. Oh, boy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're in for a ride now. We take. Okay, that was not a bad trigger. Okay, now we're going to have to immediately use that card. We get another one of our Rush Luffy's back. Okay. Okay. They're gonna go for it again, and we don't get it. Okay, and GG's, and they disconnect. Now, you can do a few things in this life. But what you can't do is win off of 2 trigger Mulguns and then just disappear. We're gonna find you. And find them we did. Find them we did. Here we go. So they chose to go second because they want to take our curb away, I guess, this time. And we got a fruitless search. I say fruitless even though we got a Gum Gum Giant. It's because we were looking for them right there. The power couple. Okay, we got another power couple. Swinging 6. You got to give me something. Okay. Can you guys hear that? ASMR. We play that out. Okay, we got that going. Okay, we're gonna put 1 on them. Okay, we've learned our lesson. You're gonna have to give me a card or take a life. They choose to take a life. We're gonna ramp. Not ramp. We're gonna search. I think, yeah, we want another Sanji pudding because they're obviously gonna be in the business of getting rid of our Sanji puddings. Am I right? Now, I haven't run in. Here we go again. It feels bad every time. It really does. I don't know why it feels so bad. I mean, it's a fair card. It's not like it's like they're doing it for 2 Dawn or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's fair, but dang, it hurts. It really does hurt. All right, we're gonna just keep going. All right, it's 2-2. This game is moving pretty fast. We're just firing back and forth. I think I need to counter out of this one, frankly. Yeah, I think we should counter out. All right, I'm countering out. End of their turn. Say less, fam. We're going to go ahead and drop right there. There we go. Get some more Dawn back. Now we can play a Sanji. That's right. We got to play the Sanji. Do the Sanji, dude. Do the thing. Do the thing. We got 3 Gum Gum Giants at this point. We're swinging 7. Play the Sanji and put somebody and put some Dawn on these character cards, right? That's what I'm saying. Protect us, please. We're gonna choose to swing another 7. You gotta give me a card. Okay. All right, now we're gonna do that, and we do that. Okay, so we've got 1 Dawn, 2 life, 6 cards in hand to their 6 cards. We do have the board. We do have the board, and here it comes again. That train is apparently also never late. Yeah, that's tough. We just crapped the bed. Okay. That's what that looks like. And that's what that looks like. Okay. Huh. We take the life? I think we take the life, yeah. I don't know about... Yeah, no, we got enough Dawn. We got enough Dawn to do what we want to do next turn. Because we're going to play another Sanji Pudding into something. Okay? Now, they have 10... Count them. 10k in counter for next turn. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. It could have also behooved us to use that demonic ore to take away, you know, 2Ks out of their hand. We're doing it like this, though. Okay. We could play that Zoro, too, though. Well, no. We want to have all of our Dawn. So we're just going to do that. And then there's no point in swinging our Sanji. Frankly, there was no point in swinging anything. There wasn't any point in swinging anything. We are locked in a battle right here. Locked into a battle. They've got a 12k. I think this is their game to lose. But at the same time, I do have the counter. Yeah, I got the counter. Because we got the beat. Okay. We're going to do that preemptively to draw some cards. Okay. Now we can get rid of that for 2 and 1. Yeah, we can get out of that swing for 2 and a 1. We take. Now we take. Hang on. If I take in a situation like that and I'm staring down that means I got the math on my side. I don't even play like that. I really don't even play like that. So I know you're going to swing 8 and I got 2 and a 1. And then when you want to swing 15, I'm going to 10, 14. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on with it, baby. Oh, hang on. One more swing. Okay. Well, now I'm going to do it like that. And now I got it. Oh, yeah. I smell a disconnect coming with no GGs. Yes, absolutely. Disconnect with no GGs. I tried to do it. I really tried to do it. No GGs were exchanged. There you go, gang. I mean, let's go ahead and take it over just a little. Well, there you have it, gang. All right. Now, not a perfect outing, right? Not a perfect outing, but a very consistent one. And we beat the opponents that beat us, right? So I'm happy with it so far. I really am happy with it so far. I think this is giving big A tier energy though. You know what I mean? In the sense that, like, yeah, I mean, it's not best deck in the format, not by a long shot, but I'm really liking what I'm doing here with it. Comment down below what you think, as always, right? Very interesting plays. I thought removing Luffy Taro would be a bit of a hindrance. But I mean, this guy for 7, where's he at? Yeah, this guy for 7 that plays 1 and then is done, right? Plays 1 and is done with value. It is an 8k body, it's a 7k, whatever, 7 cost or whatever. versus this guy that's just 1K less. That's going to be played out for 3. So it's a 3 for 7. That's also going to perpetually grab you, restand you at dawn, I think is insane. You know what I mean? And the fact that this could also be played off of this, you know, under the right circumstances that come up fairly. As a matter of fact, at 7 dawn, actually. So for 7 dawn, I get this and this, okay? Or for 7 dawn, I play this for 5. I got 2 left over. I do leader's ability. I get 2 more. I get 1 back, okay? And then that's 5. I play Sanji. Okay, I get 2 back. So now I don't have, what is that? I don't have 13 Dawn worth of cards out there, but I do get 10 Dawn worth of cards with 2 Dawn restanding. Okay, with 2 additional. You know what I'm saying? This guy did one thing. And I don't even know if I'll put that game in the match. Or in the video. I don't even know if I'll put it in there because it was just buffoonery on both of our ends. But I don't think that this card needs to be in here, frankly. It's just not cricket. It's not doing it for me. It's not yeah. I'm not saying I'll do a 4th copy here, but I think considering maybe I don't know, maybe even just another 2K or something. I don't know. But what we're really waiting on, what this list is really waiting on, do we even have it here yet? That's what we're waiting on, baby. The next video is going to be made with this, and I'm telling you, we're going to the moon. That's right. The thing just updated between when I made this video and the next video. I might reshoot the intro, but this is what we're waiting on. This Nico Robin is going to change everything. Why? Because we're going to get rid of this and we're going to do this. And now, once per turn, if your Straw Hat type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may rest one of your Dawn cards instead, which we always have, thanks to Homeboy and Homeboy and Girl, leader, okay? And now, where we had 4 bricks, we have 4 1Ks. This will be the list moving forward. I don't know about this guy, but this is going to be in the list. Absolutely certain. As a matter of fact, what's my guy right here do? 4 or less? Nah, it's not enough targets. Maybe we do this. Maybe we just do that. Do that just to be crazy. If we found ourselves in a list, if we found ourselves in a field where we had all this going on, you know, 2 of these and 1 of these, and we played this guy out, we restood all of our Dawn, you know what I'm saying? The next, and we had this out, oh my God, they can't get rid of him, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Future. That'll be the future. We'll figure that out. We'll let that simmer for a little bit. We'll get it going. But anyways, this has been Murata Music with 3-piece TCG. Pirates TCG. Smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for hyping the video. The hype the videos get also helps. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what you guys think about this one. Love you guys. Love yourself, respect others. Murata Music with 3-piece TCG. Beard. Pirates TCG. I already did that.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.